Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to Exclusive Modest. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's episode is going to be on how to cut an inverted modest dress using this crepe fabric. I'm using 3 yards of this fabric. This style that you're seeing is of 2 cuttings, the upper part and the lower part. So to cut out the half cut, I told you it has an half cut. It's of 2 pieces cutting. This is into 4. This is into 2. This is another into 2, making into 4. So then I'm leaving zip allowance here. You can leave zip allowance of your choice. So I'm leaving this here like this. After folding your fabric like this, the next thing to take is the sleeve length. Is a cut together with the sleeve. Then I'll be taking the sleeve length, starting from the center of the neckline, the center of the back. So the sleeve length with the seam allowance, I'm using 28 inches. This is 28 inches with the seam allowance, you can see. Then I'll be making use of shoulder slant of 1 inch. 1 inch shoulder slant. This is 1 inch shoulder slant. Then I'll be making use of 11 inches here with the same allowance. So is this 11 inches that I'm going to trace up to this place. Yes, but before then, let me slant this up to the neckline. Up to this place. Then I can now cut. Here is the 28 inches. You can see. So the next thing is to trace it up here. You can see. So for this inverted pleat dress, the length I'll be using is 15.5 inches for the front, but the side of the half cut is going to be 18 inches, just for it to fall as the way it is on the thumbnail. So the whole measurement will now be 18 inches now. So by the time I want to join them together, I will now trim it. I'm going to trim the center one to be 15.5 inches. So let me hold this out for you to see. After cutting it out this way, you can see this is the wideness of the sleeve, and this is the half cut. You can see the half cut. So the next thing to take here is the necessary measurement. The measurement that we're going to take here is not the normal measurement because it has a pleat. The actual waist measurement for this particular dress is 28 inches, and we want to hold up to 5 pleats. The 5 pleats that I want to hold is going to take 2 inches like this. If I'm holding the fabric, if I fold it this way, I'll fold it into 2 to hold it. So if I'm holding it, I'm going to take the measurement of 1 inch here. So after taking the measurement, I'm going to hold it like this, then stitch it on that 1 inch stitch. So if this is 1 inch, this is another 1 inch, that means it's going to be 2 inches that you're going to hold like that. So, and that 2 inches, we're going to make it in 5 places. That means we are adding 10 inches to it, to the normal measurement. So 10 inches to the front, 10 inches to the back. That means we're adding 20 inches to 28 inches. So 28 inches plus 20 inches will give us 48 inches. So is that 48 inches I'm going to take here. So since the fabric is being folded into 4 now, we're going to divide our 48 inches by 4. That means we are taking the measurement of 12 inches. Then we come to this place and take 12 inches. This is 12 inches. These are 12 inches. You can see it's 12 inches. Then I'll be adding 1 inch to it for the seam allowance. So this is now the waist measurement. So this waist measurement will go up to this. You can see. Then, not to have a sharp edge here, I'm going to make it of my armhole. You can reduce it the way you like, depending on how you want these areas to be. So I'm going to use like this. I'm going to use it like this. So if I'm curving down, it's going to give me this shape. So the next thing is to cut out the neckline. The neckline here is turtleneck, so I'm using 2 inches. This is my 2 inches. Then the deepness of the neck, I'm using 3 inches for the front, then 2 inches for the back. You can see. Then I'm going to connect them together using my armhole. This is for the back. For the front now. So I'm going to cut out the back first. Then the front. To cut out the turtleneck now, I'll be cutting out 4 inches. I'll fold it into 2 to give me 2 inches. The half inch is going for the seam allowance. So what will be remain now will now be 1.5 inches for the band of the turtleneck. So that means the band for the turtleneck is now 1.5 inches. Then I can now cut out this. You can see this is now the half cut. So the next thing is to take the down part, to cut out the down part. This is to cut out the skirt, the down part. The length I'm using here is 47 inches, just to complete the half cut, to make it a complete dress. But the wideness is 60 inches, so I'll be folding it into 2. Now into 4, you can see it. This is a zip allowance at the back here. So the waist measurement is also going to be 48 inches divided by 4. It's going to give us 12 inches. 12 inches. So you can see. So I'll be adding 1 inch to it for the same allowance, the way I did for the half cut. This is the 1 inch. So it's from this 1 inch that I'm going to make a slant line to the down part. You can see here. So like this, you can see. So the next thing is to cut it out. You cannot see, if you want to make use of this, you can make it of a wider material so that it will be wider than this, then you'll be able to cut out your slant line so that it will be able to walk freely at this down part. But here I'm just making use of 2.5 yards of this fabric. This is the down part now, and this is the upper part. So let me go and show you how to take the pleat and the joining. And there's going to be an elastic over here. I'm doing this on the wrong side. So this is now the length. This is the length at which I'm going to stop my stitch. When I start from this area, I'll stop here. So this is my center. The center is here. So if I'm stitching it this way, that means what to do down is this one. So just make sure it's straight. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only need 5 at this front edge. So don't forget, we are only taking 5 pleats from this front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As we're going to start from the center here, we're going to take 1 at the center, then 2 here, 2 here, making 5. This is the back and forth. You can see after folding it this way. So if you are doing this, please make sure you put enough allowance to it, because the allowance that I put was not that enough. So I have to, because what I've already taken here is more than what I expected to take. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for both sides. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14, and the expected folding I thought I would be making there just 5 folding, but this is now 7. So that means 4 inches has been added to the normal 10 inches that I said I will be making use of before. You can see they are the same thing now. You can see how they kissed. You can see it both back and forth are the same. So I want to lower the front to the side, so I'm going to fold it into 4 like this. Then this is the center. After that, I'll be taking 2 inches away from here. So this is the 2 inches that I'll be taking away. 2 inches away. Then I'm going to slant it down to this edge. Like this. This is how the shape is going to be. See now, this is how it's going to be. The front is lower than the side. So when you open it, you see what I'm going to do. This is how it's going to be, you can see. So by the time you join into the down part, it will now form that folding at the side. Welcome back. Here is the finished work so far. You can see how the pleat turns out. You can see how beautiful this is. This is the front, so you can see. This is the waist. This is the upper part, and this is the 2 inches that I said I will be using for the turtleneck. I cut out 4 inches. I folded it into 2 to give me 2 inches. Then I used ½ inch of seam allowance to turn it in. So what I left it is 1.5 inches. This is the sleeve. You can see the 11 inches that we cut out with the seam allowance. Then I put my elastic over there to give me this. You can make yours longer than this, depending on the fabric you are using. It depends on the length of the fabric you are using. You can see now. So if you want to get this particular style properly, I would advise you not to cut out the shape before holding this pleat. Just cut out the half cut without shaping it at all. Take your necessary pleats. Then after making the pleat, you can now fold it, then shape it to be an A-line. The same thing applicable to the upper part too. Before you take any measurement, take the pleat. Then after taking the 2 pleats, the front one and the back one, then you can now fold the fabric into 4. Then you cut out from the, you say cut together with the sleeve. You cut it out by shaping it out with the necessary allowance. But if you cut it the way I cut mine out, you might end up not seeing a seam allowance to hold it at the side, because it can exhaust all the allowance there. So it's better you do it the way I explained it to you. So you can see how beautiful this is now. You can see the distance from ear to ear is 5 inches, the way I was chalking it on the cloth, and the distance is now 1 inch. You can see. So this is how you're going to do it. So if you're watching me for the first time, and at the end of this tutorial, make sure to subscribe to my channel and on your notification bell so that whenever I upload any tutorial, you'll be notified. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.